Hello, hello. We're live, guys.
Hello. What's up? Morning. So you can see we have a giveaway for Beam for the Beam birth of Beam. The Beamathon.
The Beamathon.
What's up, guys?
So we're gonna be changing the how we do the rolls. So everybody that is in Beam chat can type your roll. I will record your roll. If your roll matches what somebody else's roll, you roll again. So no duplicates. And then at the very end of the stream, I will do a roll for the winning number. And if anybody hits that, they win that PC that we built yesterday, which is a 12100F, an ARC A750, 16 gigs of RAM, just awesome 1080p gaming machine. But today's build is the Spartan. So we'll get the rolls starting here in just a sec. Gotta get some stuff up. All right. All right. The first roll we'll start with Thomas Crowder. Okay. Good morning, Bulldog Leo. Meridan says happy birthday plus 1 day. H Killing got you down for your roll. Josh Phillips. Joshua Walters. Cool. And remember, got some more. Remember that to win the PC, you do have to live in the US. Which is different from Beam's global giveaway. This giveaway is just from us to celebrate Beam's 1-year birthday. All right. How's your week been, Jacob?
Been pretty good. Pretty tired though. How about you?
I feel you. All right. Oops, that's not a spin for anybody. That was just me misclicking. Sorry, guys.
Wow, what a waste of
All right.
spin. What if it was like the winning number?
Yeah, I know. Be hilarious. Unfortunate. Oh, okay. That's not a win. That's spin. Okay.
Why are you misclicking that far over?
Well,
Oh, are you on the same screen? Oh,
yeah,
it is the same screen.
It clicks
Sorry.
anywhere on the screen and it starts rolling. Hazelnuts started following. Hell yeah. H Killing, I ordered a custom PC from y'all yesterday. Tinkle Winkle. What's up, Ed? Jacob McMullen. Got you down. I'm assuming Tinkle Winkle, you want one too? Okay, so we're gonna... Jacob's finishing up putting that SSD in. Meridan, I got you. I think there's a way to change that, Jacob. I think there's a way to change it.
What am I changing?
Oh no, Jacob McMullen.
Oh.
Alright, Lucid Dream got you down. And First Aristocrat. Got you down Inner Void already. Alright, so the first spin will be for Thomas Crowder. There is no winning number yet. This is just the setup. I will be spinning it at the end. Jam Jacob, you're not in Beam Chat. For Beam only.
I am in Beam Chat. I'm in Beam Uni Chat. Dummy. Technically, it did not say which Beam Chat I had to be in.
Well, I am saying yes, Seppi, I got you. I got Deep Stink.
Rule
Okay,
of art clear.
so here's all the names that I got down. If you want to roll and you don't hear your name, I do not have you down. So I have Thomas Crowder. Nope, still showing your name. Dude, I don't know how to change it.
I think my roll should count.
I do not agree. Okay, so I got Thomas Crowder, I got H. Killing, I got Josh Phillips, Joshua Walters, ZRN Steffi, Hazelnuts, Inner Void, Bulldog, Leo, Jacob McMullen, Twinkle Winkle, Meridan, Lucid Dream, First Aristocrat, Macrat, Deep Stank Pickle. I'm gonna start the spins now. So we'll go with Thomas Crowder. First
That
spin,
was pretty good.
173. This is for H Killing. Your number is 138. Okay. Alright, got you Mo Mitch Monkey. Got you down. I got Salty Pirates. Okay. Alright, so H Killing. Your number is 138. Josh Phillips. Your number is 9.
What do these numbers mean?
So we're spinning them, and they get a number. That is their number. At the end of the stream, I roll for the final roll, which is, and then any number that matches my final roll wins.
Mm.
But there's no duplicates. So Josh Phillips, Josh Walters, sorry. If so, 17 is his number, so nobody else can take 17. So if 17 comes up again, I just respin. All right, this is for ZRN Seppi. 182. Yes, good luck, everybody. Deep Stank Pickle says $20. No one will hit this exact number a month from now, and PG will have to change the rules again.
I was thinking about the odds. They're not high.
No, we changed it yesterday so where they could win with 3 different numbers, and it still was like 1 out of 166.
Yeah, I walked in, I was like,
Final roll is still out of 500.
look, guys.
So Hazelnuts got 167. Inner Void. Here's your spin. 183. That was for Inner Void, 183. Bulldog Leo, here's your spin. You got a 5. Bulldog Leo. The odds of, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I feel like hitting the same, I mean, it's still a 1 out of 500. Right? Okay, so that Bulldog Leo got 5. Jacob McMullen, here's your spin. 445. 45.
As a Jacob, that's a good number. A win.
Tinkle Winkle, here's your spin. 7. Don't have a 7 yet. That was Tinkle Winkle's numbers, number 7. Lucky number 7. Ameridan, here's your spin.
Deep sinks, I'll take the $30 now.
375, Ameridan. 375. Fallen, got you.
Yep.
You're in,
Automatically.
Fallen.
If your name is Jacob, you just get more entries.
The magical Jake. So now I get double the chance to win since my name is Jacob.
Well, your name is Jake, so it's not Jacob. Sorry, nicknames don't count. I always say that to people named Jake. You know, you're my nickname.
Yeah. Alright, Lucid Dream. Here's your roll. Salty Pirate. That's unfair for me. Lucid Dream, 80 is your roll. First Aristocrat, here we go. Uh, 485 is First Aristocrat. 485. Did you? Is that the real? Is that the real chance there, Thomas Crowder? I'll have to look it up. He said it's a 1 in 2,500 chance.
That's why I was like, I did the math last night. It's like the odds are not good. We're gonna be doing this for a while. And I was like, you guys were trying to give it away yesterday. I was like, you guys have the wheel at like 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of 500. Like, those aren't easy odds.
Are we just rolling? Yes. Oh, it's 1 out of 500 to the power of 2. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Loaf Pigeon, we are rolling. Deep Stank, here's your spin. 11. Mo Mitch, here's your spin. 164. Yeah, right here. And then Salty Pirate, your number is 80. We already have an 80, so get a spin. 77. We've already hit our first double, guys. 77, Salty Pirate. And then Fallen. Here's your spin.
My only beef with this.
467. 467. Alright, Fallen.
You want any snacks?
467.
Gotta go to Sam's Club. You want any snacks?
Maybe like granola bars or something.
Yeah. But you know,
I'm good.
you want the other?
I'm good.
Alright, I got you, Gregory. Here's your roll. Oops. Gregory, here we go. Rolling now. 217.
4 fans.
3 things. Yeah, still no. The numbers from yesterday still have not been rolled yet.
I'm gonna go get anti-sag real quick.
Cool. Let's see how this works, guys. Here's the rolls so far. It didn't pace as well as I thought it would. Hey, what's up, Kitten Cog? Did you say roll? Alright, roll Cobalt. Let's spin down. Okay, Cobalt spin. Alright, we'll get trades in here. Kitten Cog says, sending good vibes, keep being awesome. We will try, Kitten. Alright, Cobalt raid. There it is. 139. Is there 139? No. 139 is Cobalt. And Charades is 191. Cobalt, you might know this. What is the oh my god, I can't. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna stop. I can't think of words right now. I need an electric bev. Loafed pigeon. Roll. Alrighty. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Loafed pigeon, here we go. Here's your roll. 208. There's no 208. Alright, Cobalt. It's do you know Excel? It's the expression to compare if a number in the compare numbers in 2 cells and if they're equal. It's a formula.
Greater than or equal to formula?
Yeah. Oh, maybe no. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I know there's an expression. All right, Kamala Kai got you down. Got you down now. Jeff got you too. All right, so this is for Kamala Kai. Here's your spin. 47. And for the people who are new and just joining, we are changing it up just a little bit. So there is no winning number yet. The winning number will be drawn at the end of the stream.
Liz,
So
can you give me cable colors, please? For this build. 8354.
And Jeff, this is your spin. 381. All right. Hold on, let me think about that, Cobalt, because now that I'm thinking about it.
Black, please. Just black, yeah.
We will not be doing that, Robert. Don't worry.
What?
He said don't pull an Artesian builds move.
No promises.
We won't do that.
No promises.
Jacob might, but I will not.
I don't like it. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
I can't believe they still fucking did that, dude.
Yeah, nobody here is wearing a Star-Lord's jacket right now, so. Steam. Steam on beam.
Thank you.
And here's your roll, Steam. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Cobalt. That's probably easier. All right. Nobody has a 6 yet. So Steam, you are 6. Is the GTX 1660 Ti good with the Ryzen 5500?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good combo.
1080p.
Yeah, for 1080p. You good? Yeah, Steam, you got 6. Did I get my roll? I fell asleep. You fell asleep, Salty Pie, right? Your roll was 77. I feel that. I could use a nap right now.
Dude, my body's so sore. We've been maxing all week.
Oh, God.
We flipped our split. So everything we were doing like Thursday, Friday, we now do Monday, Tuesday. Legs is just in the middle.
Yeah.
But we flipped our 2 ends of the week. Because your body gets used to your routine. So when you flip the split and like work out shoulders a day that you do like your back, it's like, what the fuck? So it feels even more sore. I'm tired. Eepy.
Yeah. I'm leaving a little early today so I can go throw out a bunch of shit.
That's right. I remember you mentioning that. I checked my garden yesterday.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Pretty good. My basil's coming in.
Oh, hell yeah.
I just did like an arc of it. I'm gonna see what comes up. I'll trim it down if it gets in the way of each other, but some fresh basil,
basil.
just get it really huge.
Hell yeah.
Potatoes haven't come up yet, but I think they will this weekend. The ground's starting to split, like right above each potato, kind of where I had it.
Mm-hmm.
So that means water's getting down there, and then also it'd be easy for it to come out. My zucchini sprouted,
Oh, nice.
so maybe some big W's happening in the garden pretty soon.
Dick's YouTube or YT. Okay, I'm building my little bro PC. So that's why I wanted to know. I have the Ryzen 5600X with the RTX 3060 Ti at the moment. Oh yeah, dude, that's a solid build.
Solid build, yeah.
It's a solid build still. Christopher Allen, I got you. Christopher Allen, here's your spin. $332. Oops. 332. Hey, what's up, little Oxy? Oxy? Yeah, Dick's YouTube. If you type in exclamation Discord, you can head to our tech questions, like forum, and you can ask all the questions you want about your build, and community will answer and put their input in. So at the stream end, are we rolling a random number or rolling out of the draw numbers? We're rolling out a random number.
We're giving the computer to me.
Yeah.
I need it.
Happy birthday to Bean. We're giving it to Jacob. Just kidding.
I talked to Angel yesterday.
Yeah.
He said that's what we should do. Him and I had a nice call. Talked about golf, bingo, gardening. I'm literally 60 years old, dude. Heaven forbid a man has hobbies.
Heaven forbid. All right, we have 25 entries so far into the giveaway for the PC we built yesterday for Bean's 1-year birthday.
Could be 26 if you didn't cheat me out of my loophole. Big corporate gets mad when I find loophole.
Yeah.
Gosh.
How long will the stream be today? I need to run a few errands in a bit.
Who knows?
Probably like another hour.
I have 2 builds after this.
Yeah, but we're building them at the same time. They're identical.
I'm building them at the same time.
Yes.
Brad will be commenting.
Yes, I will be commenting.
Brad's just along for the ride. I don't know what to do for lunch today.
I think it should be a roll out of the drawn numbers.
That's how you really increase your odds there.
That's how you increase your odds.
Like, opinion denied. Try again later.
Try again later. Ooh. I'm gonna go grab a bevy. You want one? No?
Good.
Cool.
I have a bevy now. I'll crash. If I have an electric bev, like I'll crash. Get tired.
Yesterday. Yeah, we built that one. And we're giving it away. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe you'd even ask Brad that question.
I would schedule them out like every other day or something. Yeah, those are all their rolls. And then we'll roll at the end.
Put them through the rigmarole, as Drew would say.
Yep. If any of them match, we roll. They win.
Drew had some of the most bizarre sayings. Like they were all things that I've heard.
Me?
No, Drew.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
one-liners or whatever. Like they would just kept me so off guard.
Don't forget, everyone can be a winner at AlexanderPCs.com.
We're all Alexander.
Yeah, we're all in. Dan's not wrong.
You guys offering nothing?
Are there
We did
any,
yesterday. We were really trying to give it away yesterday.
are there any pre-roll?
These are all free rolls.
Like that.
Do we keep the same number if no one wins the next time y'all stream, or can we change? It'll probably change. That's my guess. I think we'll change it. It'll be a new roll every stream until somebody wins it.
Good.
Dude, I'm seeing Star Wars tonight. I thought you were talking. I barely heard you. You said you talked so softly. I barely heard you over my own thoughts. No, you're good. I'm sorry.
Jacob likes to yell at himself while he's thinking to himself.
You don't want to know what's going on in my head, dude.
He speaks very loudly in his head.
They never stop talking. The voices.
Yeah.
Thoughts, yeah.
Just yell them out whenever.
Brad's heard me say some shit.
Yeah.
I look at him like, sorry. That's not who I am. That's just pre-thought process.
So when you think to yourself, do you hear your voice?
Yes.
Do you? When you read, do you hear a voice? Do you have a voice in your head that...
Yeah, I do, but it's not my voice.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't know whose voice it is. I
It's
can't,
just-
I couldn't explain it.
Interesting.
Is it an English voice?
Right, like, think in English? That's actually a good question,
genuine
because
question.
sometimes I do think in Polish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know, you're bilingual. I'm not.
It's usually when I, like, spend my time talking in Polish or like, reading my
Then you
Polish,
start just thinking in
then
Polish.
it just, like, switches over. And sometimes I forget both. Like in stores, when I used to go to like the stores with my mom, and I'd be talking Polish to my mom, and then I'd go up to like an employee to ask them something, my brain would fucking buffer.
Can I,
Forget both.
Oh shit.
and you just walk away, like, awkwardly.
Brain
Brain
suffered a
fart.
critical
Yeah.
error. Restart.
The short circuit, yeah.
Is this the same PC that we had to enroll in Beam, or the other stuff? And all the other stuff? No, this is a different PC. This is the PC we streamed yesterday. That is completely separate from Beam's giveaway.
Bean.
The PC we built yesterday was a 12100F. It had Intel Arc A750. I believe 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and the Deepcool CH360 digital. So it's a nice, super powerful 12400. Yeah, sorry, 12400. 12400. Oh no, you're good, Magical Mike. Deep Snake says, I heard about some study found that a large portion of people have no internal dialogue at all, and they're not psychopaths, allegedly. Yeah, my wife said she doesn't have an internal voice.
My wife?
I don't. My wife.
Sorry. Every time,
Internal
dude.
thought?
It's yeah, that's literally
Intrusive
dad's
thought.
intrusive thought right there.
My wife.
My wife.
She says she doesn't have an internal voice.
I
I
look
don't
like
know if I believe her though. Yeah, I don't believe her.
it's hard for me to believe anyone that says that they don't have an internal monologue because it's like, then how the fuck are you hearing your own thoughts?
It's not like a voice. Like, I don't hear.
Do you just see words in your head then, and like, or like, I don't know, like visually? Are you like photographic memory or
Like if I'm talking to myself, like I'm having a conversation with myself in my head.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I do.
Okay.
I like. Obviously, I'm thinking words. They're not just like. I'm not just communicating like with nothing, but I just don't have like a voice.
Like my
Okay,
voice in my
got
head
it.
sounds like it's in a room. It's like hello, hello, hello. You know, it's
Really?
like
You have an echo?
when I want. I'm a master of my domain.
All right, Aubrey Starks. Here is your roll. 333. Lucky 333.
Sometimes when I'm sitting in the sunshine, I close my eyes, think of like my internal like brain just like around like a little fire, like stroking a little fire.
Bear Den says my internal monologue voice sounds like Morgan Freeman in my head.
That's so funny.
Like Shawshank Redemption. Just
I visited AlexanderPCs. They hated my Jeep, but I hated them more.
You're very close. It was not a land cool case. It was a deep cool CH360. And then the cooler is also
Do it now.
what cooler is that? The AK
AK620 digital,
is that the AK600?
or the AK400. digital.
AK400 digital.
Sorry guys, I'm blocking everything.
Oh, we're on top cam.
So.
Oh. Yeah, that all looks about right. Listen, just the case is different, but everything else is good. Good memory, man. Yeah, but my wife says she doesn't even have no what? She said she doesn't even have like a voice when she's reading. That's why I say I don't believe her, but that's what she says.
No.
It's like a very small percentage of people.
My inner like thought, like my inner voice distracts itself so much when it's reading. So I read the line and it starts like visualizing. It's like, oh my god, like it's so cool. I hear myself talking to myself and I keep reading and I realize, holy fuck, I need to reread the whole goddamn paragraph because I've just been thinking about something else the whole time.
Yeah.
But then, dude, it takes me like a minute to read a page of a book. Like I'm a slow reader.
Slow reader too.
It takes me a minute because I like to visualize. I just can't
Yeah.
read through too fast. I have too ADHD to be like super read fast through, and then
Cobalt
I don't know.
is a speed reader.
I mean,
I was talking to him on Wednesday during our stream, and Cobalt, maybe you can say more. He would go to the library, get 20 books, read them all in a week, and return them.
See.
He's like one of those speed readers. Like, I do the same shit. Wait, which one, Thomas? Have to reread or speed read?
I just can't do it. I love reading though. Like I've definitely had my books where like I get the next part of the series and I like read it all in one night. Remember it was like the Divergent series when those books came out, and then I think it was Insurgent came out. It was the second installment. I had to stop myself the first night reading because I would have finished the book. And I was like, I don't want to finish it. Like, I just got it.
I just read Animal Farm for the first time, and it was so fun. Have you ever
We
read
did
that?
it in school. Well, we were supposed to read it in school. I did Spark Notes, so I didn't read it, but I know of the story. We talked about it.
hated it, but
I read Blade Runner and Harper. Hey man,
Harper?
Yeah, they made us read Blade Runner.
Huh.
It was fun.
You went to Harper?
Yeah, for a year.
Oh.
Did like anthropology, mythology. Did
Oh yeah, that's right. You
math.
and my wife.
Wow.
Probably had the same.
Dr. Pupil.
Yeah, let me text her right now.
Dude, did you have Dr. Pupil? Or Dr. P? I think,
Did
I'm
you?
pretty sure it's Pupil. P-U-B. I am? Yeah. Fuck me, dude.
I'm just gonna say Dr. P.
Yeah. Anthropology teacher. Awesome dude. You know, like when your teacher's enthusiastic about your like topic, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. Aubrey Starks said that's about average reading speed, maybe 9% of average at the lowest. Go at like a minute per page.
That makes me feel a lot better about myself.
Yeah, that makes me feel pretty good.
Sometimes people will show me something, and then like I'm reading it, and then like they just take. I'm like, no, I'm not done.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
when you guys read, do you like actually read the word, or do you just look at the word and like
Reading.
Because I just look at the word and then
See, I read it in my head. I know that they say not like you can train yourself out of that, and then you like that's when your speed increases. But I like hearing the monologue, like I'm watching a movie or something.
That's the thing. Like it's like I like really involving into
Yeah.
it and stuff.
I feel like I get more immersed.
Or like if you're reading like a science book and it's like published by it's. I feel like when I read each word, I'm getting more of like I don't know. The guy's a nerd writing about the book, and I kind of get more into what the energy he's trying to get into. Well, it's a serious tone, and then he cracks a joke, and it's like, let's see what this guy has on.
Lucid Dream says my inner voice heavily depends on what streamer YouTuber I've been binge watching recently. That's funny.
My inner voice
All of a
is
sudden,
Liz.
Your inner voice is like Living Gold or something.
No, it's just Liz. Come on, fun.
That's your inner voice.
Liz, is your inner voice my voice? It's kind of annoying. It's a little bit nasally. Got sinus problems.
Deep Stank said I heard crack cocaine fixes ADHD.
Yo, that's true. That's
Yeah,
literally true
yeah.
because that's what
That's
Adderall
what
is. That's
No,
just-
it's funny. They call it a paradox because hyperactivity
mixed with a stimulant.
mixed with a stimulant causes you to calm down. That's a
Well, it's
paradox.
because your brain is hyperactive, and then your
Yeah.
brain no longer has to supply it, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
so it's just like external stimulant instead of like the internal. But I don't know. I did that. I took Adderall a
Azula,
little bit.
I
not
got
so-
you down.
Too much. Or I feel like I took that stuff to learn coping skills. I didn't take it to always stay on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the people in the back.
Huh?
Exactly. You
Alright.
can't hear me back there.
Azula, here is your spin.
Azula?
260.
That's a cool name.
260, and I don't believe we have had another 260. Nope.
Would you name your kid like a name from a character in the show? Ever?
Yeah.
Just because you like the name, not for like reference of the character. Or maybe if you think the characters had significance, that's why you want to name your kid that.
A guy that I knew had three little girls. The oldest one was me out of like the other two that were closer together that I remember was Zoe and Ivy on Parks and Rec.
Nice.
And I didn't even find that out until like 3 years, 2 years, 3 years like after I stopped talking to them.
Yeah.
Because I was watching Parks and Rec and I was like, oh my god, holy shit.
We're gonna if I have a son, I'm gonna name him Grayson for Dick Grayson, Robin.
Oh, really? Oh,
There's very few boy names that my wife and I agree on. Grayson was one of them.
What?
My wife. What is that from? Is that Borat?
Yeah.
All right, let's catch up on. I have a friend who has a outside voice monologue. Most people read between 250 to 300 words per minute. Deep Stink says.
Dude, I am a word per minute. I swear to God.
Have him do your roll, Jake. Go on Beam and say roll.
Rigmarole.
Something Pirate said, oh, that's I read that one. Airdan says, if I'm reading a book, it has to be that has been a movie. I'll hear it in the character's voice, like the Lord of the Rings. I'll hear Gollum's. Yeah. I do the same thing.
That's how I felt about The Martian.
Oh, that's a book, too.
It was a book.
Oh.
This is for the game.
Yeah. I'll let them know. I'll think. Can you keep
No,
that
I
up?
will. I'll
I'll take a photo.
because they gotta tell me whether or not they want a refund. That's all they'll.
Oh, okay. Like they'll refund them the unit. I'm sure you'd take that over nothing at all.
Is this the check will come?
Well, we'll give them the money.
Lucid Dream says your voice is kind of similar to mine. My morning voice, to be honest. That was in respect to you, Jacob. Deep Staying.
So it's girly and high pitch.
Yeah.
Just change my voice up.
Deep Staying says Adderall is closer to meth than cocaine. Tastes worse though. JK.
You can't say that and say JK because I don't fucking believe you.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
ADHD is
Haha,
described
just
as
in
an
case my
executive-
boss finds this.
Yeah.
JK.
yeah.
Haha.
ADHD is better described as an executive dysfunction. It's both hard to do things and hard not to do things.
I heard ADHD is, some people have theorized, there's just no way to tell, but I've heard theories that it's kind of a coping mechanism when you're younger. Or if you're bored and you can't get stimuli or whatever, or something else, something you're not being provided, then your body develops hyperactivity or something to distract you from things that maybe were stressful when you were younger.
Interesting.
Like some sort of cope situation. But that's what I've heard. I thought it was pretty interesting.
That shit's so interesting. Aubrey Stark said, I'll name my kid Explosion Man from the Avatar TLA.
I'll name my kid Invincible, so anytime you
Yeah.
say his name, it just
yeah.
gets his own title screen every time, dude.
There was that one episode where they kept replacing Invincible with the title screen.
Yeah,
I loved
they
that.
kept doing it.
I
He's
loved
in.
that.
I want to see it, and then
Yeah.
they bang.
It was so good. I love
They know, they get it.
Yeah.
They follow their own community, so.
Lucid Dream says, but it also presents differently in people. Some people are way more inattentive type, and others are more hyper-focused.
I can like lock in when I need to, but I don't know if it's an anxious thing too. But like sometimes like it has to be anxiety, but I don't feel anxious. But it's just sitting there, I'll just like kick my leg, like I can't
Yeah.
sit still, which is technically an anxious response, but I don't feel anxiety.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like
Or maybe you don't know what not feeling anxiety is
good facts. No,
like.
no, it could just be like maybe I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Or I think it's like because I get to the restaurant thinking, all right, I gotta order, I gotta do this. And I get like too worked up
Yeah.
for no reason. And it's not like I don't know.
ADHD is also often a symptom of depression. I've heard that.
No.
There's a lot of things that depression there's like a lot of overlap between like ADHD and depression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially undiagnosed ADHD turns out I think
Interesting. Yeah, I know ADHD presents differently in men, which is pretty interesting. And I know a lot of women get
Undiagnosed or underdiagnosed,
Yeah,
or diagnosing correctly.
yeah, especially
With-
when they're kids.
Like they're
because-
diagnosed with depression, but it's like you actually have more like ADHD that's
Yeah.
causing maybe some
Mhm.
effects.
They're usually linked pretty closely. Yeah, they are pretty linked. The problem with locking in is with normal brain chemistry, you focus and feel the flow, but if you get hungry or thirsty, you need to pee, you actually notice. With ADHD, you focus on something, and then 17 hours later, you're suddenly starving because you didn't eat all day.
Yeah, facts. Factual. Power supply time. Oh wait. Not power supply time. Anti-tag time. We gotta make sure this boy is supported.
Lucid Dream says, anyways, my internet is likely to cut out for a bit. I'm switching providers and cutting my bill in half. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats on that.
You did not ask me if it was okay if you could leave the stream.
He asked me. Said it was. I said it was okay.
Oh, okay.
He's
I'll let it slide.
seen people getting some kind of electrolysis foot bath, and besides heavy metals coming out, freaking worms were coming out every person's feet. Apparently, we all got parasites. Ugh. Ugh, no. No thanks.
Can I eat it?
Especially if you walk around barefoot. Oh. Well. Gross. I'm okay with like having heavy metals removed, but seeing parasites come out of my feet, where I draw the line. Just blindfold me, I'll do it. I'll get
Fucking,
those suckers
they're
out.
dumbass parasites. You're not gonna get into my body from my feet, idiots.
Yeah.
Why you're stuck near my foot? 'Cause I stepped on you because you're insignificant. Stupid fucking parasite.
Shit talking to parasites.
Yeah, dude.
Get fucked, parasites.
Get fucked, idiot. Maybe evolve. Oh wait, you can't because you're dead under my foot. Fuck parasites, dude.
Yeah, no, it's probably better for my mental health to not think about that stuff. Audrey says, don't think about all the stuff that live in or on your skin.
Oh,
Have you heard about bot flies? We're going to talk about bot flies. Have you heard about them or no?
Have you heard about the little mites that live on your eyelashes and all the hair on your face? And they eat at your skin and other bacteria? They look like little bears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those little guys.
Yeah.
They walk all
They're
over
cool.
you.
I'm okay with those.
Yeah, they just eat your dead skin.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're chilling.
They're like the little...
It's a we both share
Yeah, it's
it's
like a symbiotic.
symbiotic. That's what it was. Symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, it's like the little fish that eat
algae
little
and
gunk off the truck
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah.
I've always wanted to do one of those foot bath things with the little fish.
Well, like guppies or whatever,
and
wherever they are.
And they eat the dead skin off your feet.
Yeah, like pickles.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that.
Heard it like works very well.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Hmm.
I'm cool with fish biting my skin.
Because it's just like little
Not
suckers.
cool. Yeah,
Especially little fish that don't have teeth.
yeah. Magic Jake says, "Oh my God, those feel so good. We get those done in Mexico all the time." I'm gonna have to look up the place. Maybe there's one close. I don't know. Maybe we are just parasites living in the eye of a giant. Possibly.
All right, deep stink. Was that deep stink?
That is a Meridan.
It's a very deep stink answer. Deep stink, Meridan, are you guys the same person?
That one nerd says, "I beam." There you go. Glad that command worked. It wasn't working earlier.
Wolfman?
Exclamation beam on YouTube. Somebody typed it in earlier and it didn't do it. So I reset the bot. So glad it works.
Bang! Bang, bang, bang.
Before anyone accepts a cancer diagnosis, they need to check for parasites.
What?
Why? Maybe we are a different multiverse version of each other. Maybe. Maybe Beam just doesn't multi-stream to other platforms. Maybe it multi-streams to other universes.
Like interdimensional cable.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Angel is an alien. Confirmed.
Not only is Beam unifying the chat, it's also unifying all possible realities.
Why do you think Beam has a spaceship?
I don't know, good point.
Angel has a lot of explaining to do.
We're cracking the code here, guys. The new thing is the new thing is cancer is caused by parasites. That's blown up social media health related. Really? Interesting. I would love some interdimensional cable.
The flumbus is made
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
by the spleen, or
The Schleem.
the schleem.
Also the eye socket one with the cereal where it was just a bunch of eyes. That one was some good stuff. I want to know how they sit down and just like brainstorm these ideas.
They have a specific like way of storytelling that they follow. There's a diagram for it, and it's like this. It's like 4 spaces that you have to hit in a main plot line, but you can write anything else you want. I mean,
Just as long as it happens.
as long as it happens, as long as it makes sense and it leads up to this.
Huh.
It's like the South Park thing, like, you know, South Park is very much like, you know, the implication, and then like what happens because of the implication. Like this happens because of this,
Yeah.
but it's not like this happens, but this happens. It's like a more straightforward storyline instead of like we tell a story and then come back,
Yeah.
tell a story and come back. So it was funny. The creators of South Park, he's explaining all this, and he's like drawing it in the air as he's describing this, when there's a whiteboard right next to him that he can literally draw everything he's talking about. And that's how people comment on the video. It's just like, why the fuck isn't he using the whiteboard?
Aubrey says they go through the hero's journey. Harmon walked through it in a BTS video. Oh. So is Morty supposed to be like the little No, wait, who would be the wise? Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Thinking of the Star Wars.
Speaking of Star Wars, I'm going to see that tonight.
Which one is that one? In theaters. Really?
Episode 3.
Where is it at?
Regal.
Regal.
It's like $15 a ticket. Movie's only like an hour and a half long.
Did you see it in theaters when you were a kid or no?
No, we talked about this Wednesday.
Okay.
I was old enough when it came out, but either I did see it with my dad, or my dad didn't take me to see it, probably because he knew I didn't know like the significance.
Yeah.
So.
And you were like.
So. Yeah, gonna go see it.
It's mostly Morty who's growing. You can see that through the whole series. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay. So the hero's journey would be Morty, not so much Rick.
I always theorized early on in that show that Morty is Rick, the younger version of Rick. That was like my early theory when the show came out. But then I was like, okay, it's not really true. But
Oh, Star Wars was the first movie I remember seeing in theaters. I can't believe it's been almost 50 years.
I'm pumped. It's gonna be exciting.
I can't believe it's been like 25 years since Phantom Menace came out.
I can't wait to quote that movie while I'm just sitting there.
It's what is it? It's working. But he's booting up the.
Oh yeah.
Yell that out.
This is where the fun begins.
Yeah.
Has ever been to the set? Pretty sure, right?
This is where the fun begins.
And then the Starfighters.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very beginning, right?
Dude, that's to this day my favorite like CGI effect or like sound is the sound of that like quasar bomb going off when they shoot at the meteor or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
and it like shoots out the disc. Ah, that's so sick.
Hey, Dexter, I got you. Hold up. Let me get you on the board here.
Please tell me you did Will of Post, Brad.
I did not do a Will of Post.
No.
You didn't say. Dude.
I said putting in the power supply now.
Oh, that means do Will of Post?
Well, you usually do it.
Yeah, you clicked the button. Alright, this is Will It Post and have everything work. It's for Twitch chat only. Which maybe we shouldn't. Well, anyways, it's
Twitch
for
chat.
Twitch chat.
We'll only do it for this one
Everyone
today.
for Twitch chat for 2 minutes. It's Will It Post and have everything work. That means lights are on, fans are spinning, and we get the post.
Yeah.
Alright, hey Dexter, I got you. Here is your spin for your number. This is your number to own. 72. Do we have another 72? No. Alright. 72. X hair bait. What's up? That's fun, Jacob. X hair. Whoa.
No, that's funny.
That was crazy. Yes, your number is 72. So at the end, I will roll one final time, and if anybody's number is chosen from the same wheel that I've been spinning on, they will win the PC that we built yesterday, which is a 12400F, or I think just 12400. Do you remember, Jacob?
I didn't build it.
I think it's 12400. Somebody said it was 12400. I think it's 12400.
It would be a 12400F.
It'd be 12400.
That's all we get. Yeah,
Okay.
for 12400.
Yeah, 12400F, an ARC A750.
Expect rain in
and
the next hour. Well,
60
sounds like-
gigs of RAM.
I don't need to water my garden.
Hell yeah. Does it rain?
Yeah, it says in the next hour, 100% chance. And it gets drenched.
You said it was Dr. Pubel? Bubble?
Yeah. What she said?
She said, I said Dr. P for anthropology. It said Dr. P. I had several. Can't remember their names. Not several Dr. P's. I mean several professors. And then Dr. Pubel, or was it Hubble?
Pupil.
Yeah, that's what okay.
Finest anthropologist in the Midwest, god damn it. Can I turn this on?
Yes. Robert Clark says it just upgraded from a 3070 to a 5070, and they seem to get trashed on because the performance gains from 40 series is minimal, but coming from a 3070, I love it. Yes, Robert Clark, you win. You didn't win. Well, you won.
You didn't win the giveaway, but
You
you
didn't
won.
win the
You
giveaway,
won
but
Brad's
you won-
respect.
Yes, because that is exactly what we've been saying this entire time. Is 50 series only sucks if you compare it to 40 series. If you don't have a 40 series,
Like, yeah, I have
Upgrade.
a 40
it
series.
is worth it.
I have a 40 series. I would never get a 50 series. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Like the performance gain that I would need, like I have a 4070 Ti. I would probably be interested in the 5070 Ti. It's not really. It's
They're-
like it's
they're
like
basically
12,
the same.
15% to me. I don't need it, and I don't have a PCIe Gen 5 lane. I don't need it. So that's like something. Like I'll probably just get a new PC at that point when I'm looking at that stuff. But I don't know. Like I told Brad, I told him to do the 5070 Ti.
I know. I was really battling between 5080 and 5070 Ti.
No, you were like 4080 Super
Oh yeah.
versus 5070 Ti or something. I don't know. Oh no, it was 5080
Yeah, it was
because you were like, I
5080.
might as well just show him.
But I only play at 2K. I don't need I'm not gonna cry over
You still got more
whether or not I
VRAM.
get 140 or 160 FPS.
Yeah.
Because
You still got 4 more gigs of VRAM.
yeah,
And it's upgraded VRAM.
I know I got 6 more here. I only
Oh
have, I had the 10
yeah,
gigabyte.
the 10 gig.
So this is
If
yeah.
anybody wants a non-limited hash rate 30 series for some crypto mining like in 2020, Brad's got a card for you, limited edition.
Limited edition EVGA. I'm not selling it.
I'm not. Yeah, no.
I think most people were panning NVIDIA because of the whole 5070 Ti equals 4090 performance thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have. They should have just said it was 4080 performance.
There was a huge. There should have been a huge asterisk.
Like, yeah, there should have been a huge asterisk, and they shouldn't have said it was 4090 because that even Radeon can't beat 4090
Yeah.
with their high-end shit, and they don't want to. I'm sure they could if they put the money towards it, but it's like it's such a powerhouse. It's almost unbeatable. So like, why would? I was waiting for like a little asterisk to come up on their whole
yeah.
show. That's literally false evidence.
I don't, like,
Unless
does
they
it
have.
actually hit if you use the 4x frame gen?
I don't know. Raw
Like, I
data,
feel-
it doesn't add up. It
Yeah.
does not add up. Raw data, but maybe if they use frame gen on a certain game, on a certain preset, maybe it did.
Yeah.
Maybe it did, but I don't know. I didn't. They didn't show us that data. They just said it. But I'll be right back, guys. This did post, so that's a huzzah if you
Huzzah.
voted on Twitch. But this worked. I'm gonna bring this to Jack, and then just give us like 5 minutes. We're gonna set up. We're gonna build 2 computers at the same time.
Yes.
Both are for Goat Locker Racing. One's white, one's black.
Goat
but
Locker.
they're the same build, so I should be able to do them simultaneously. So, yeah, be right back, guys.
be in my office. One second.